Tizan and the Candy Tree from Mauritius. Far on the Tropic of Capricorn, in the vast Indian Ocean, was the tiny island of Mauritius. The island was covered with lush tropical forests and a powdery white sandy coastal line. Birds and animals lived in harmony among the white waterfalls, rich vegetation, fruit-laden trees, and bushes with delicate, juicy berries. It was a true paradise. On a beautiful day, when the sky was blue and cloudless, Tizan climbed up the marble candy tree, filling his pockets while savoring the sweet multicolored delights. They all grew on the same tree, in different colors and stripes. Suddenly he heard a voice. He looked down and saw an old lady. She asked, Tizan, Tizan, can you spare me some marble candies, please? Tizan looked at her hesitantly.
No, why don't you pick them yourself?
The old lady replied, Can't you see I'm an old lady? How can I climb up that tree? Why can't you be kind to an old lady like your grandma and give her some candies?
Okay, catch them. I will throw you some.
Me, catch! I have no strength in my old and tired arms nor legs.
Okay, then I will throw them down onto your skirt if you can come and lift your skirt to catch the candies.
Young man, how dare you ask an old lady to lift her skirt? You have no decency whatsoever. You can keep your candies, I shall curse you. Tizan got frightened and offered to throw her some candies on the ground she could pick. But the old lady said, Why can't you come down as a good boy and give me some? Then you can climb back again.
Okay, I will come down, but you can have only a few candies, okay?
Yes, yes, you come down. This eventually won over Tizan's doubt, and he climbed down the tree. Just as he was about to give her some of the candies he had in his pocket, a bag came over him in a flash. Tizan was bound, and the old lady revealed herself. She was a witch. She carried the bag with Tizan fighting with both his hands and arms to try to gain freedom. His muffled voice cried out.
Let me out! Let me out!
He could not do anything. The gunny bag was so tightly tied with a coconut rope. All the while, the witch was telling how she would cook him in all sorts of spices and eat him with a relish. After a while, she said, Let me take a rest here. Shall we? Oh, my old bones are aching. She put down the bag. Then she came to take a nap under a frangipani tree. Meanwhile, Tizan was trying all the tricks he knew to wriggle himself out of the bag. He finally forced himself free, thanks to a small stick he had in his pocket. He did not waste any time, and quickly pulled some reeds from the rocks from by the nearby spring. He filled the bag with the rocks from the riverside and tied it again. Tiptoeing to his freedom, Tizan danced with joy when he reached the main road flanked by sugarcane fields. He sat under a flame tree waiting for a lorry to pass by to pick him up. At this time of the year, it was his only hope. Harvest was on, and lorries loaded with sugarcane made the frequent trips and to and fro between the fields and the factories. When the witch woke up, she did not notice the subterfuge, and she just kept on grumbling all the way. Tizan, you seem to have gone heavier. Let's reach home and I shall soon make a good curry out of you. She stir-fried some spices in a huge wok. Next, she put a huge pot of water to boil over a spit fire. She unloaded the contents of the bag in the pot, but as they were heavy stones, the boiling water splashed all over her. She was burned and she died. Tizan continued to enjoy climbing trees and picking up some juicy marble candies, but he never spoke to any strangers anymore.